Um, the Yank. I love the way they do that. They introduce all the time, and maybe I just don't read my emails to inform myself about them, and then you can get a surprise. Okay, guys, so we'll start. We'll start with our usual grounding exercise, okay? And today we'll just do some, as the therapy treat, we'll do some Japanese hand acupressure and some body acupressure. But I want to tell you a story just about the Japanese hand acupressure. Somebody was doing it through one of these programs, not with yourselves, but we're doing it quite a bit, 2 or 3 times a week. And remember, hard skin on your hands or on your feet is not just hard skin. It's an energy blockage at that acupressure point or reflex point on, be it the hand, the face, the body, the feet, or the ears, okay? And I know we will go to a podiatrist. I'm not knocking podiatrist. I'm just saying, people will get like hard skin scraped off and it grows, regrows and all the rest of it. So hope nobody's having a cup of tea there and a spot of lunch chatting about hard skin on your feet. But this person just kept doing the Japanese hand acupressure at the point for the liver on the hand, okay? And guess what started to happen? They started to notice that the hard skin went away, okay? So this is your liver point just down in here. The hard skin started to go away and reduce. So we're going to be working all these points today. And also they started to notice a terrible thirst, so as if their body needed, to detox, and so they started to drink more water, and they just started to feel better generally all over because their liver, they were stimulating their liver to work more efficiently, okay? So these are subtle energy points that we're working on in the energetic body, which of course is aligned to but lies over our physical body. And of course, we are not just a physical body, we are much more than that. The other layer on top of your energetic body, and remember when we're doing the acupressure and the Reiki and the reflexology and all, you're working on reflex points and acupressure points, but you're also working on the energetic body. That's why people feel so, much stress relief and so relaxed and all after these. The other body that lies on top of your physical body and your energetic body is your emotional body. And if I feel that I have a lot on, or I'm under pressure or whatever, I wouldn't call it stress, but just a lot on, and you've deadlines and you've so many calls or meetings or Zooms or classes or whatever it might be, I would rarely notice now from doing all of this work that the impact on the energetic body. So you notice it in the physical body because you get tired, but I would rarely notice it in the energetic body or the emotional body, okay? And that's where stress starts to manifest itself. Obviously, in your physical body, you get tired. In your energetic body, you get out of balance, but especially in our emotional body. So we're going to be talking more today about our emotional bodies, and we're going to be doing the Japanese hand acupressure and some body acupressure. But we're going to ground ourselves first, okay? We're going to ground ourselves first. So I just want you to relax. You don't have to sit up with a nice straight spine. I just want you to relax the whole body, planting the feet firmly on the floor, just closing the eyes. And there's a nice bright sun now. That's right, Paula brought the rain and the wind last week. That's right. We were chatting about sun there. There we go, where our thoughts become things. And there's the sun coming out for us now. Just closing the eyes, relaxing the forehead, cheeks and jaw. And we're going to ground ourselves, and we're going to do our usual body scanning exercise to see how we're feeling. And just breathing in and out through the nose, but don't worry about the breath too much yet. I just want us again just to listen for the noises around us. letting your thoughts come and go. And as I sit here, I'm already getting thoughts about things I need to do. And, you know, you'd almost jump up and do them, but we're just going to settle ourselves and let our thoughts come and go. Noticing how the forehead feels, the cheeks and jaw. Letting your jaw relax, letting the tongue hang heavy in the mouth. Dropping the head slightly, bringing your focus to your third eye, the seat of our intuition. Just letting our thoughts come and go. And remember, no matter how your day is, but especially on very, very busy days, I would still take some time to recalibrate by doing a grounding exercise or a meditation or a breathing exercise or a bit of yoga, for it does keep you nice and balanced despite what's going on externally around us. And just listening for the noises around us as we just bring the brain waves down a level. Being aware now of your breath in the body. Listening for the birds or maybe traffic far away, or maybe noises in the house or dogs barking, but being able to distance ourselves and detach ourselves from all of that. Letting the shoulders relax, so if we're holding the shoulders tight, just let them relax. If the shoulders are up around the ears, just let them relax. Relaxing the chest, heart and lungs, and the tummy. The upper back and the lower back. Relaxing the upper arms, forearms, hands and fingers. Just going to the seat of your intuition, keeping your focus on your third eye, coming out of our thoughts into the space behind our busy minds, where it's absolute peace and quiet. Feeling your bum on the chair or the seat, your thighs, knees, calves, heels and toes. And as each day and week goes in, I try to train myself all the time not to listen to my own mind, to try to listen to our hearts and our soul, our intuition, our body, our intellect, and not to our thoughts, our wayward thoughts. We get so many of them, no wonder we're torn. Excuse me. Excuse me. No wonder we're pulled in so many different directions. How could we not be? We have done one thought that says one thing, we have another thought that says another thing. Off we go in so many different directions in our own heads. We know the expression, my head was all over the place. So for this hour, we're just going to try and ground ourselves And we're going to try and get an hour's freedom from the head being all over the place. Feeling the bum heavy on the seat and the thighs. Your knees, relax your knees, calves, heels and toes. Feeling the feet go heavy and the ankles. Feeling the legs go heavy, the body, shoulders. Keeping your focus at your third eye. Letting your whole body go heavier and heavier and heavier. Breathing now in and out through the nose. Just bringing your awareness more to the breath. Breathing deeper in and out through the nose. Breathing in, tummy out, and out, tummy in. And this is just to align ourselves as well, to center ourselves, but to align ourselves with the energy all around us, with what's happening in nature and in life. Remember, scientists talk about universal laws of nature. And there are, what sends the moon out and the sun in and vice versa. They're usually not out at the same time. Obviously sometimes, but the moon comes out and darkness comes down and the moon goes in and the sun comes up and day breaks. So those are the universal laws that are in action all the time, and we can be aligned to those rather than force things or push things. Breathing in and out through the nose. Taking the hands onto the tummy, and we'll do our breathing exercise. And remember, your breathing exercise is very, very powerful for access to our nervous system, for switching on our calming nervous system. So just breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Breathing in, tummy out, out, tummy in. And we'll do our exercise, our 4, 4, and 4, to bring both nervous systems into balance. Keeping the eyes closed, staying nice and grounded. On the count of 3, 2, 1, big deep breath in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4. Out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. Last time, in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. Moving up to our 4 and 8 or 4 and 10. I'll count us down 4 and 10, but doing what we can, doing our 3 and our 6 or 4 and our 8, just making sure your exhale is longer, okay? And like I said, it doesn't matter how busy I am, or like I say, how much I might have going on either in my head or how much I have going on, but your breathing and all of this work will help you get through the weeks. And you will look back then and you'll go, God, that was actually a really, really, really stressful time. Or, I'm surprised I didn't, feel worse than what I did as a result of what happened. As I tell people in my classes, you may not have anxiety now, but something could happen in life where, you might have a mental health condition, but this helps to protect us against it, okay? All right, so we will do, and then some of them say that some of the poses that I try to get them into gives them anxiety. But at least they've done their breathing. So we'll just do our 4 and 8 or 4 and 10, whatever you can do. Really try to control your exhale, and it is your long exhale that gives you the access to your autonomic or automatic nervous system, okay? So as I think I was telling you guys, I am writing a book about all of this. It's called How to Cure Anxiety Accidentally. So it's almost ready to go to a publisher. And it's all very simple, easy to understand explanations about how you can cure yourself of anxiety, okay? So we'll do our 4 and our 8 or 4 and 10, keeping the hands on the tummy, eyes closed, focus on the third eye, big deep breath in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last time. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So I'm just going to go to the mat, and again you can do these poses, most of them from the couch, the chair, but I am just going to throw the legs up onto the chair, just because I just feel or sense that we're nice and relaxed there now. So we'll just continue with the theme. I'm just going to throw the legs up onto the chair like this. If you want to get onto the floor, ladies, and just throw the legs up onto the couch. And just as we would say from Anna here, just couch. And just lie there. And just allow the blood to drain just down those legs. Good. And allow the lower back to drop onto the mat, and notice again how we're feeling. Allowing the legs to relax and the whole body. Anyone who wants to take the arms up behind the head there if you can, or even extending the arms up behind you there. And again, just allowing the whole body to relax. Good, and letting the lower back drop onto the mat. Just noticing your breath. Is it softer and gentler in the body? And these subtle changes that you'll notice as you go through stressful times in life. So even if you don't feel that way now, this will prepare and help you, because we all have stressful times in life or things that happen. And then just bringing the knees off the chair, and just coming into fetal position on the mat or in the couch there. Just a wee twist of the spine. This, even though we're in fetal position, it's a gentle twist of the spine. Good. And just coming onto our backs on the mat, or you can do this from the chair. Just going to do a wee extension of the legs now. So just arms out by the side. You're just going to push the toes down towards the floor, just working the feet, the ankles and the calves. So just pushing the toes down towards the floor, big deep breath in, and bring the toes back up towards the ceiling. So just pulling the toes up now towards the ceiling in the direction of the head. Good, breathing out. Big deep breath in, toes down towards the floor. Breathing out, toes just up towards the head. We're just gently activating the body. Bring the heels up to the bums, soles of the feet touching. If you're on the chair, just bring the heels up close to the chair. Allow the right knee to drop out to the right, the left to the left, just allowing the pelvis, hips and groin to open up here. This is the survival center in the body. Remembering too that we can do all these things, okay, but everybody needs to work on their own head, on their own thoughts, on their own minds about what's coming up for each one of us, okay? Whether as memory, as unprocessed emotion, whatever it might be, okay? But taking the time and the space to do that, as you're doing now, is critical. Good, and bring the knees together, and anyone who can, just bring their left foot up onto the right thigh if you can. Just for a gentle opening up of the pelvis, hips and groin. Just breathing into that, and I'm just holding on to the right foot on the leg there, and I'm pushing the left knee out and down away from the body, just to gently open up the joint, okay? And let's do the other side if you can, bringing the left foot up onto the right, so the right foot up onto the left leg, and just pushing that right knee out and away from the body. What you do if you're on the chair is just bring the right foot up as high as you can. If you can't get it up onto the knee, you're fine. Don't worry, you can bring it up onto the calf or just below the knee, and that will still give you a nice wee stretch out of the thigh. Good. So let's just do the neck. Big deep breath in, knees over to the right, head to the left. Just a gentle stretch of the neck and the sides of the body. Relaxing the shoulders. Breathing in and out through the nose, both shoulders on the mat. And if you're on the chair, you just bring your knees to the right and the head to the left. Big deep breath in, knees over to the left, head to the right. And again, let's go deeper into it. Swing these knees over to the right. Knee on top of knee, foot on top of foot. Bringing the knees up in the direction of the right arm there, just for a deeper extension. Let's go to the other side. Big deep breath in, legs over to the left. Good. And let's come up onto the bums on the mat. So we can cross the legs over, or you can just have the legs out nice and wide. We're just going to open up the neck some more. It is very, very relaxing doing the neck work. Dropping the head onto the chest. Big deep breaths in and out through the nose. Just allowing the head to fall forward. A gentle extension of the back of the neck and the shoulders. Big deep breath in through the nose, head onto the back of the shoulders, opening up the throat. Big deep breath in, head onto the right shoulder. Just feeling that extension into the left-hand side of the neck. Big deep breath in, head over to the left. Don't worry if you hear clicking and cracking, I can feel it too. Nice straight on the spine there, bringing the head over to the left, breathing in and out through the nose. Head back onto the chest, and we're going to do our head rotations. Big deep breath in, head round to the right, back to the shoulders, breathing out through the nose as we come down. Big deep breath in as we come up round, breathing out as we come down. Big deep breath in as we come up round, breathing out as we come down. Let's go in the other direction. Big deep breath in as we come up round, breathing out as we come down. Big deep breath in as we come up round, breathing out as we come down. Big deep breath in as we come up round, breathing out as we come down. Good. Just taking your hands onto the legs. We're going to drop the head and we're going to just try and get as far down these legs as we can. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out through the nose, just allowing the hands to go further down the legs, just to wherever you can. Taking the hands to the toes, anyone who can. Just dropping the head, relaxing the shoulders. Breathing into that, breathing into that. Anyone who can touch the toes, that's fine, you don't have to. Just gives you a nice extension there and stretch into the lower back and the legs. And let's come up out of that. Good. crossing the legs over if you can. For some people that can be quite uncomfortable, and that's because our pelvis, hips and groin and knees can be a bit tight, but nonetheless what you can do is sit up on bricks or cushions just to make that softer on the body, okay? And we're just going to again just reach forward just to try and open up the lower half of the body, okay? So you can take your hands into claws there and just again drop the head and walk the hands forward, feeling that stretch up the outside of the thighs. Anyone who can get their hands flat onto the floor in front, that's okay. That means you're just going deeper into the pose, and obviously over time, people can get deeper into poses as the body opens up. Let's come up out of that and just fold the legs over in the other direction. We'll just do the other side. Dropping the head and just allowing the hands to walk forward, allowing the body to fall forward and open up on its own. Breathing in and out through the nose. Good. And let's come up out of that. Just taking the legs out straight in front. And we're just going to try and touch these toes from the floor. Remember that yoga tones your nervous system. So your breathing switch on your calming nervous system, and yoga tones your whole nervous system. Okay, big deep breath in, arms up. And just reaching forward towards these toes. Hopefully nobody's had a big feed of lunch there. That's why we should always eat light. Just dropping the head. Feeling that nice stretch up the back of the legs. Big deep breath in, looking up. Breathing out, looking down. Going deeper into your pose. Relaxing the whole body. And let's come up out of that. Good. And just get the chair again, and we get ready to do our Japanese hand acupressure, where we're stimulating two organs or two parts of the body for each point, okay? So just a way back in the 1970s, I was reading there was a Harvard cardiologist, so somebody who works on the heart, Dr. Herbert Benson, and he was talking about the benefit of poses and you're just on the heart, okay? Because remember, stress suppresses the immune system. Stress increases your blood pressure. You have more digestive trouble. So for example, people who are very stressed and they don't know it could have like Crohn's, IBS, or be more prone to conditions of the tummy, acid in the tummy, and also of course trouble sleeping, eating and hearing. And that's all related to the nervous system. And of course, in these sessions, we're working on the nervous system. So you don't need, if anyone has a nice hand cream and they want to get it, that's fine. You don't need to use it. I'm just using my dry hands. But if anyone, I'm just getting the chart here. You could find anything in this book. There's an order for half a roast duck and dry hot and chili chicken and a curry and boiled rice. If anyone was to steal this book thinking that all the secrets of the day are in it, they would get a rude awakening, as the man says. Okay, so we will just start on, so we're going to do both hands, okay, one at a time, and we'll interchange them. And we're just going to come to the top of the middle finger. You can rub it up and down, and you go round and round. The top third of the middle finger is the face. And I'm just massaging it like that, okay, just stimulating it. Bit of hand cream might be easier, guys. I'm going to use the thumb on it, front and back, just the top of the middle finger for the face. And I'm just doing both hands there. Good. And then you're going to come down the middle finger like that for the lungs. So just come down the whole of the middle finger, just working it up and down for the lungs. And coming up and down there, you're doing the bronchial tubes, you're doing the lungs, you're doing the pericardium, which is of course the sac around the heart. And then you're coming down here into, so where the finger meets the hand, we're doing this, the esophagus and the heart. Good. And like I was saying, people have noticed after doing this, it might take a few weeks or even a few weeks after they have done this, they will notice the dry skin lifting. They will notice improvements in their overall health, okay? And then we're just going to come into the lung also, is just in here. So the lung also is just in around the bottom of the fourth finger, just in underneath the ring. It's very, very relaxing even just to sit and do this. Just in there and around the bottom of the fourth finger is also the lung area. And remember, the video will be available on the YouTube channel to watch and to do again and again. Next week, we're going to have a lovely relaxing session. We're going to have some lovely Reiki next week, so it's going to be very, very relaxing. And then coming down further, we'll just do this one is here, coming down from the fourth finger just down is the liver. So this is where I'm saying the person noticed the body starting to rebalance as a result of doing the Japanese hand acupressure. So they would just sit and they would massage the dry skin on their hand, okay? They couldn't remember from the course what I had told them it was, but then of course they asked me and I was able to tell them. And they noticed the body starting to rebalance, okay? So anywhere you have dry skin on the hand, feet might be harder to reach for you. Some parts you might be able to reach. I'm just doing on both hands there, down from the fourth finger, the liver. And of course the liver is predominantly on the right hand because it's on the right hand side of the body. And remember, there's nothing seriously wrong in any of this. It's called homeostasis. We get out of balance all the time. So homeostasis is homeo, so the human, in stasis, so balance. We go in and out of balance all the time. What the therapies do is they bring us back into balance, okay? So then you're just going to come down from the third finger all the way down to the center of the palm. So from the third finger all the way down to the center of the palm. Good. It's very, very relaxing to do this. I can feel heat coming into the left hand there. Breathing into it. And then you're just going to come across the center of the palm. So just go across the center of the palm for the pancreas, the kidney, the abdominal cavity. So just like that, just all the way from the thumb over, the pancreas, the kidney and the abdominal cavity, the bowel and the large intestine. So this is quite an easy one to remember, the Japanese hand acupressure, because you're just coming all the way down from your middle finger down to the wrist and across the palm, mostly. There are a few wee things where we kind of go a bit kind of off the cross shape, if you like, but not too many. So, and you might have seen in the news as well, there was a large conference on yoga, an online conference last weekend, and Prince Charles gave the opening address talking about the benefits of yoga for post-COVID, okay? So for breathing, and it is very, very good for your breathing, building lung capacity, very, very good therapy for if you've had COVID or has anyone had COVID, post-COVID. And then you're just coming down the rest of the palm, so from the center of the palm down to the wrist, we're just coming down the whole way And this is for your adrenal glands. So of course, adrenaline is one of your stress hormones. Just do both hands. So if you're stressed, your body pumps out more and more adrenaline. Then you can get adrenal fatigue, okay, because your adrenal glands are overworked. So you're just working there. Good. And I want you to go back now to anywhere you feel drawn to. This is where your intuition comes in. Anywhere again that you have a wee bit of dry skin, anywhere on the hand. Just anywhere on the hand is fine. Or if you feel tenderness anywhere, or just redo there your cross. So up and down the middle finger. Or if anyone has lung trouble, just do up and down the middle finger there. Give it a good massage. Good. And then just giving all of the hand a good massage. We're not done yet. We are going to go to the thumb. So just the front and back of the thumb for the foot. Front and back of the thumb for the foot. So next week's going to be a lovely, lovely relaxing session. We're going to do our Reiki. So it's going to be very, very relaxing. I'm going to do Reiki on you as you relax. So then I want you to come to the back of the wrist. So now for some body acupressure. The outer gateway is back of the wrist, okay? So in between the two tendons, the outer gateway there, just up and down on both wrists, just for your outer gateway, okay? And I'll explain to you where that is now, just in between menus here in the book. Remember, guys, as well, the importance of activity for your lymphatic system, for drainage, your natural drainage system in the body. A static environment, static life will lead to high toxins in the body. Activity is normal toxins, and dynamic activity is low toxins, okay? Because stimulating the heart rate just starts to get those toxins out of the body. And I'm not talking about, you know, big long cycles or spin classes or anything like that, okay? Most people as we age aren't able to do all of those things, but I certainly notice the balance. There's nice burning coming into my hands now. Feels good. I certainly notice the balance in my life as a result of the yoga and all that we're doing. I'm just looking for my acupressure chart. Here we go. So this is the outer gate, and this is for the immune system and energy, okay? The immune system and energy. So after the second vaccine, this is just a wee story. After the second vaccine, I got a sore throat, okay? So that was on the 1st of May, I got the vaccine. 2nd of May, I got the Pfizer vaccine. And on the 2nd of May, I took a sore throat. And then took a wee lump in the neck here. It wasn't anything, it wasn't a clot or anything, it was nothing to worry. It was from the sore throat, just a swollen lymph node, okay? But I think it was with you guys, I was doing this, the outer gate point, and that was swollen, okay? On the left side, that was swollen. It was with this class, that was swollen, because I had the immune system was fighting my body was producing the antibodies from the vaccine. But I could feel it in the outer gate point there, where the immune system was at work. And we'll come to the inner gate. So just in here along the wrist for your digestive system and your stomach. And you know your days you're really, really tired and you don't even want to do any of this. Afterwards, you feel so much more balanced that you're actually glad you did it. So just up and down there. Good. Good. And then we're just going to come down, so down between the wee finger and the fourth finger. So when you come down to the crease of the wrist, just down in there. And that is in line between the ring finger and the small finger. So just all the way down in there, you'll feel a wee hollow crease of the wrist. That's for anxiety, insomnia, heart palpitations, and depression, okay? Just noticing again, press good and hard on it. Do the other side too. Is there any tenderness? This is the heart 7 point. Any tenderness or anything like that? And then the hand valley, which is just in here, the back of the hand from the skin between the thumb and the index finger for stress, migraines, toothaches, shoulder tension, and neck pain. So the hand valley. It's lovely. The hand acupressure is just lovely too. I have merged it now, the Japanese acupressure with hand acupressure, and it's just lovely. I'm just doing the other side now for the hand valley point. Good. And we'll just get ready for our meditation. So I just want you to get comfy, lie back on the couch there, throw the legs up, get a blanket around you, nice pillow, just arms out by the side, palms facing up, and we'll do our lovely meditation. And I want you to imagine just bringing your focus again to the third eye, closing the eyes, that we're bobbing along in a rowing boat in the middle of the ocean. And the sky is blue. And we've been working all throughout this on our emotional body. And the sky is blue and we feel the sun on the face and we are relaxed, calm and at peace. And it doesn't matter whether we're in the rowing boat on the ocean or we're at work or there's some family crisis going on. If our minds are calm, clear and at peace, if our emotional body is the same, it won't matter what external factors are at play or our external environment, we will be resilient. We will be hopeful. We will be better able to cope. We will be relaxed. We will be able to manage stress. You're bobbing along there on the ocean, but you're relaxed, calm and at peace. And with each wave, you feel the boat going gently up and down. But this ocean is calm and the waves are light. And the sun burns hotter and might even feel uncomfortable. But still your mind is at peace. Your thoughts have stopped, keeping your awareness still in the center of the forehead, on that point, focusing your gaze on that point. And then the weather changes and starts to rain. You pull a tarpaulin around yourself, but you don't mind. You're still relaxed, calm, at peace. The sun comes out and dries you off. And then there's hailstones, but still you're settled, you're calm, you're relaxed. And the hailstones stop and the wind gets up. The boat goes up and down more vigorously on the waves. But your body and mind are balanced. You have no fear. You know that these things will pass and the sun comes out again and again dries you off, and your mind is the same, your thoughts are the same. You're stable despite the changes in the external conditions. And the sea goes calm again, and you're just bobbing along in the boat. Remembering that any time you can go to that boat on the ocean waves, to take time out to imagine the sun shining on your face, to imagine that there's no weight on your shoulders. You feel the boat just running into sand. You've come back ashore. You get out of the boat and you lie down on the sand. The sun is still on our faces. And the sun just dries you off as you lie there on the sand, and you hear children's voices playing far away and ice cream vans on the beach. I want you to imagine now, excuse me, your guardian angel appears and just draws a protective cloak or circle around you in the sand, protecting not only your physical body, but your energetic body and your emotional body from energy vampires. These are the vampires that will suck our energy. They're drama queens. They may be good fun and good crack, pass the time, but they drain you of your energy. They drain you of your emotional energy. Drama all around it is distracting, destabilizing. Your guardian angel just draws that protective circle and cloak around you, protecting from these energy vampires in life. Remembering that we cannot see our reflection in running water. It is only in still water that we can see it. And Gandhi used to say, I have a very, very busy day today. So I need to do yoga and meditate for 2 hours and not one. That to take time out and to restore and to relax, to take some self-care, you actually will be more productive than running around all the time, being fake busy. Your inspiration and ideas will flow if you take time out and center yourself. If you switch on the relaxation response in the body. And I want you to stay, if you can, like that for about another 10 minutes, just doing some silent meditation. Remember, silent meditation is very, very powerful. In silent meditation, things will come up for us that need healed. Maybe not now, probably when we least expect it, to be fair. Yes, it does have a sense of humour. Will assail us and take us by surprise, what comes up for us, what we've buried maybe, what emotions, what dreams, what memories. But taking your time, even if it's for a few more minutes or 5 minutes or 10, just doing your silent meditation, seeing what comes up for you. Hopefully we're in behind the thoughts now. We're in behind, remember, the beta brain waves, which move faster, which move when we're thinking. The beta brain waves are high. That's why we overthink. They get higher and higher, faster and faster. And we need to bring them down with something like we do in these classes. And I'll see you next week for some Reiki, some more therapy, some more healing, some more self-care. Well done, everyone. Namaste.